The Boston Celtics just traded Niang and 2 future second-round picks to the Utah Jazz for R.J. Lewis Jr. However, this deal also opens up the opportunity for them to sign Chris Boucher and stay under the luxury tax. This is a great trade in my opinion because yes, Niang is good and giving up 2 second-round picks just to get off his contract isn't great. However, Chris Boucher is amazing. He just came off one of his best years of his career, averaging 10 points per game and 6 rebounds. And while that doesn't seem great, he was doing that on only about 17 minutes per game off the bench for Toronto. He's a stretch 5. He can shoot the ball very well. And if he has the opportunity to be Boston's starting center, which I think he will because Boston's front court is very thin after a few recent moves they've made, Chris Boucher could potentially have insane averages and look like a very good center. Boston gets him for $3.3 million, 1-year deal. And worst case scenario, he isn't that good and it wasn't a great trade, but they still upgrade their front court here. I really like Chris Boucher. I like this move for Boston. For Utah, it's easily an A+ trade, getting 2 second-round picks and Niang, who did play for them before, and he had a career year last year. He could be very good for Utah, and they could get more out of him at the trade deadline as an expiring contract to send to a contender. I like the move for Boston because also R.J. Lewis is good. Now, obviously, he went undrafted for a reason. If he was that good, he would have gotten drafted. However, he was great for St. John's last season, and Boston getting him in this deal is pretty good because he's one of the best undrafted rookies, and Boston doesn't have a lot of youth. Like, they brought in Baylor Shireman, Jordan Walsh, but a lot of their youth isn't amazing, so getting R.J. Lewis is pretty big. I think he could eventually make the roster and play decent minutes for them. And this season, they're going to be in a bit of a rebuild. They're not expected to be very good. So R.J. Lewis gets a chance to play with great vets and also compete a little bit, but also get to play a lot of minutes. And that's kind of an unusual situation for an undrafted rookie. So I like the trade for Boston, getting Chris Boucher, who is very good. He's one of the best stretch 5s in the NBA, and that might sound insane. Obviously, he's not all-star level. He's not going to be insane for Boston next year, but he was probably the best free agent left, and getting him on a cheap contract is amazing. So let me know what you think about this trade. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, and see you next time on No Bias Hoops for more NBA content.